How are you doing today, my spectacular Jilt? I hope you know with great power comes great responsibility. I'm back, baby. It's your favorite friendly neighborhood fugitive beaming you videos directly to your phone while you're in the safety and comfort of your home. Hopefully, truthfully, maybe. I don't know, but wherever you are. Again, hope you're safe. Hope you're well fed, and if you're not well fed, come down to the kitchen, bro. Pots and pans are clanking in there. That's not your mama's cooking. That's big old noodle boy. And me and Deathbattle bring you a banger today. You know it's got to be some fire commentary from yours truly, because if you haven't noticed, my catchphrase, friendly neighborhood fugitive, it comes directly from Spider-Man, bro. It comes directly from Miles Morales, actually.
What do you mean by that?
I love Miles Morales, bro. I love Miles Morales. Like, I fully caught up on the comics, understand about Anansi the Spider God and all this shit. And I'm here to say, I don't think he's gonna beat that. And this is as a fully certified Izuku Midoriya hater. Like, no more heroes. I'd be Wanda in that verse just for Deku. If you get the reference, you're fired. If you get the reference to that, you're fired. That me up. No more heroes. Come on. Stop it. I need a like just for that. But without further ado, I'm gonna just get into the video. Lock me in.
Miles Morales versus Izuku Midoriya.
That's what the fuck don't look like? Say less.
Spider-Man versus Deku. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a
Death
battle.
battle. Yes, sir.
All right, let's take this from the top again. This is Peter Parker. He was bitten by a radioactive spider, and for who knows how long, he's been the one and only Spider-Man.
A friendly neighbor to all of New York City. In a universe filled with super soldiers, hulking green Goliaths, and world-shattering gods, Spider-Man is there to look out for the little guy.
Yes, sir.
But in a multiverse of infinite possibilities, that doesn't always last forever. Like in Universe 1610, when NYC's Webhead got iced on the job.
The city was left without its protector.
Can we just talk about it though? They told him, like, when in what reality? I mean, of course, this one. Would Peter Parker ever lose? Would Spider-Man ever lose to Kingpin? Like, Kingpin's strong, but let's be honest. Let's keep it up. Spider-Man?
But fortunately, Peter wasn't the only one who got bit. Enter Miles Morales,
my boy,
from Brooklyn, just trying to figure out his place in the world, and now he had it thrust upon him.
The canon event to start all canon events. Now it was Miles' turn to be the hero the Big Apple needed, and he had all the usual spider kit to help him out.
This spider carried the Oz formula, a genetics-enhancing serum that granted Miles superhuman strength, speed, and the ability to alter his body's electron attraction to crawl along any surface.
Already know it.
And you can't forget that classic spider sense, an internal warning system that lets Miles know about incoming threats so he can react ahead of time.
Most broken ability in almost
like
on all
radar,
comics.
letting him see through stuff.
But no spider person is complete without their web shooters. Given to him by Peter's Aunt May, these webs have all sorts of applications between swinging, grabbing, restraining, projectiling, and being made into constructs.
Not having Peter around to show him the ropes made things a lot tougher though. And between mishaps with wall crawling and web slinging, Miles got off to a rocky start.
Like any typical teenager, he had a lot of self-doubt. Could he keep up in school? What was the right way to talk to girls?
And how could he live up to being Spider-Man when one of the villains he had to face turned out to be his very own uncle?
Alright, situation time. What are you gonna do? See, look, the new ones don't even know, bro. Y'all gotta lock them in. Situation. This you're Miles. That's your uncle. Your uncle's the Prowler. He walks in. He's like, "You Spider-Man? What you doing? You turning your uncle in? You turning uncle in?" Me personally, you get two choices. One, you either join me and become a hero, or two, we going to shield right now. I'm not joking.
Makes family dinner so awkward. All that trying to kill you stuff.
Fortunately, Miles had a leg up on every other superhero known to man.
Living parents. better yet, loving parents. They
Veto that. Veto that.
supported him when things got tough,
Right now.
even if they didn't always see eye to eye. And thanks to them, he learned that the best way to be Spider-Man wasn't to do it like Peter, but to do it his own way.
And it helped that this particular spider
My
had a bit more
boy.
to its bite than Peter's. Miles has a variety of unique powers, like invisibility and
Most of that comes from Venom. Like, let's keep it up, man. Most of it's Venom. Most of it's his bio electricity.
Venom. Not like Tom Hardy, though it is weird to give your main power the same name as one of your bad guys. Come on, Spidey, branding is important.
I say
Miles
it's a
can
flex.
harness his own bioelectric energy and weaponize it, which is especially effective against individuals with genetic mutations.
Punching,
Oh.
absorbing, blasting, mega blasting. Hell, he can even make electric constructs out of this stuff, like biowebbing and a damn sword. Jeez, what kind of spider was this?
It's not entirely science fiction. Studies have shown that certain species of spiders, such as the Linnaeus, have a process known as ballooning. By spinning a thread of their silk, they can use the Earth's natural electric fields to fly, traveling up to hundreds of miles. No pun intended.
Well, whatever kind of bite it was,
Why did
it
they-
gave
why did they
Miles
make me
the
laugh?
edge he needed to find his worth as Spider-Man.
Miles can dodge gunshots, missiles, and lightning bolts. He survived
Ooh.
all sorts of beatings, including a building exploding on top of him.
Now, before any of you start thinking, I know it's in the name, but lightning is not as fast as light.
Oh, for real? On God?
Sorry, I know I'm kind of spoiling the video for you, but I've read both Miles' whole story and the entire story of My Hero Academia.
My God, who the hell cares?
Oh, geez, Spidey could lift buildings and dodge light speed attacks, and Miles is more than a match for him.
Like the time he absorbed the energy of a bomb that was going to vaporize Harlem. A blast that would have equaled 15 million tons of TNT.
He's gotten kudos from a ton of older heroes too, becoming a member of the New Ultimates and the Avengers. He even helped form the Champions, a team of teenage superheroes with the likes of Miss Marvel and Ironheart.
The king of Wakanda himself even suited him up with some Wakandan vibranium.
The same stuff as
Yup.
T'Challa's own suit. This super rare and tough metal can absorb kinetic energy and vibrational
It's a whole mountain. Stop lying, bro. I'll take super tough, but I will not take rare. It's a whole mountain in Wakanda. Them niggas is not sharing. Let's be honest.
impacts.
It helps to regulate Miles's venom powers too, allowing him to better
We know
control
where it's
his
at.
electrical output.
The vibranium is thinner to better fit his acrobatic fighting style, but it can still shake off most fatal attacks like they're nothing. This stuff is tough enough that Deadpool's swords have shattered against it.
It's carbonadium swords? Yeah, y'all. I'm tapped in, bro. Stop it.
Though it's not as durable as, say, Captain America's shield, and enough kinetic energy will overload it.
Don't be near it when it does, or you'll end up like the Falcon here when he used his vibranium wings to stop a bomb that was gonna
Oh
blow up
my
New York
God.
City. That's twice now. Does any other city have to deal with this stuff?
But when vibranium and spider powers still aren't enough, Miles can push his electrical output into overdrive.
Giving him huge boosts in strength and speed, and making him a whole lot zappier. It's your classic shonen power-up, and he knows it too. He's a bit of a weeb and has a thing for mimicking some favorites.
Despite his initial insecurities,
That's why he
Miles
my
has more than
boy.
managed to live up to his
He's just like
predecessor.
me, for
No
real,
longer
for
standing in
real.
the shadow, but side by side.
Literally, his universe got blown up and he was sent to the main 616 timeline, along with his family. And now it's him and Peter as a pair of Spider Bros.
He's even become one of the big players of the Spider-Verse, teaming up with all sorts of other spider variants to defend the multiverse.
There's anime spider people, robot spider people, dinosaur spider people, spider people,
Ew.
a whole lot of them, each with their
I
own
hate
way of getting the job done.
What y'all know about spiders, man? Yeah, I'm tapped in. Y'all didn't know about it. Yeah, that's actually his name for some of y'all that don't know. That guy he just showed. Hold on, let me go back. The spider people.
People, spiders.
This guy, canonically, his name is Spiders Man, and he's made up of 1 million spiders. Like the same spiders that gave them their power. I'm not joking. With the consciousness of Peter Parker. I'm not joking.
spider people, a whole lot of them, each with their own way of getting the job done. Miles even led them into battle against the Inheritors, a bunch of interdimensional vampire assholes.
This is what Stan Lee was proudest of
Strongest.
and his favorite superhero. Regardless of who they were, any sort of person could wear the mask and do the right thing. For so long as we stay true to ourselves and help others in our own unique ways, then anyone can be a hero.
Except Deku. Fuck
What
Deku.
is a hero? To the citizens of Japan,
Not that green-haired, broccoli-haired fuck right there. I hate that nigga.
Damn!
Bro, unapologetically, I hate Deku. Shit, straight up. Why do I hate Deku? Because I wanted Mirio to get it so much. I know he's #1, but I wanted him to get it so much.
there was no one more synonymous with the word than their symbol of peace.
Also, he's a fucking liar.
All Might, the big numero uno. With a smile on his face, he could save anyone and win any fight, no matter what.
Or so it seemed. After a battle with his arch nemesis All For One, All Might was grievously injured. His time as a beacon of hope was coming to an end, and he would need to find someone to pass on the torch.
He'd be such a goat if he didn't give it to Deku. Okay, I'll stop.
In this world, most human beings evolved to have their own individual superpowers, or quirks, but not everyone is lucky enough to get one. Like this kid named Izuku Midoriya,
Yes, sir.
or his local bully Bakugo like to call him, the good-for-nothing Deku.
Izuku wanted to save
Fitting
people
name.
just like All Might, but even his idol told him that he would have to give up on his dreams.
Forever the beta male in the shadow of Bakugo.
Yes,
and his
sir. He's never gonna be based at all. No base pill, no black pill, no red pill. This nigga got no pills. He ain't take no blue or no red.
Stigma quirk until he got the chance to alpha up and lend his rival a helping hand, proving himself worthy of All Might's torch.
And so after months of training, Izuku was granted All Might's quirk, One For All. This power allows him to boost his strength to incredible heights, using it for smashing attacks named after specific US locales, and a soccer club.
Or football, as they call it.
Straight punches, spikes, even finger flicks, One For All is the ultimate in strength-enhancing quirks.
The first time he used it, Izuku destroyed this giant robot in a single blow on accident.
And he broke his
Too bad
arm.
It wasn't the only thing he
Yeah,
destroyed.
show
though.
that shit.
Damn, that looks like it hurts.
One For All's power was so great that the recoil would shatter Izuku's limbs when he used it. In the hands of an improper vessel, One For All could cause their body to explode, so Izuku would need to continuously train to master it at his Hero Academia.
Nah, we're not gonna say this. I'm gotta say this right now. This nigga says, Kachan? Maybe I shouldn't have used my arms this entire time because I kept getting broken. Maybe if I use my legs, head ass. Bro, I hate that nigga.
Say that again.
Y'all don't even know.
Way high. Here he'd be inspired by girly pop Uraraka to turn his zero name into his hero name.
Oh, simp head
Becoming
ass.
the Deku who always does his best.
Something that he may have taken too far.
When it came to saving people, Do Your Best here had a bad habit of putting others way before himself. Sure, everyone else was okay, but he'd be good for nothing all over again if he got himself paralyzed.
So to cut down on his hospital bill, he developed full cowling. Instead of using his quirk in short bursts, he would continuously spread the energy across his body at low percentages, using it for acrobatics inspired by Bakugo's explosive movements.
And with that new thinking came a new fighting style, Shoot Style. To use a stronger limb that'd be less likely to break, Deku took a page from
Don't even show that revelation. That was such a stupid thing. I'm not letting up on this nigga. Fuck Deku. My nigga Miles is gonna take this home, even though I know he's not.
Nerd Emoji Ida's book and switched to focusing on kicks to pack in more of a punch. Yeah.
And that power would be needed. After a climactic battle with All For One, All Might would be forced into retirement, just a few months into Deku's training. Now it was his turn to face this demon lord.
But he didn't have to do it alone. Just as All Might had passed One For All onto Deku, it had been passed onto All Might by his master, and onto her by her master. One For All was a power that was built upon for generations.
The quirks of the previous users of One For All manifested in Deku, along with their spirits or vestiges,
broken ass
to help him
quirk.
in his battle against All For One.
Black Whip gives him energy tendrils to swing around and restrain foes.
So tell me how he can use Black Whip with training, Wait, it took him this long to figure out he had legs. I'm not letting up on this nigga. Fuck him.
They can also brace his arms and manually control his muscles if he can't move.
Float allows him to soar high into the sky. By combining it with controlled blasts of pressurized air, he can effectively fly.
Danger Sense detects incoming threats and unease, letting Deku react in advance. Though it's mostly like an alarm bell and doesn't tell him specifics like location or number of threats. Familiar?
Smokescreen lets him create a smokescreen, but he can use it at full blast to create a bigger smokescreen.
That's swell and all, but the real meat is in Fajin. After building up kinetic energy within his body, Deku can unleash it for bursts of strength and speed.
He's combined it with Black Whip to create the powerful Black Chain binding attack, and can use it in conjunction with Full Cowling to achieve Foe 100%, equaling All Might's full level of power without any recoil.
He once used it to outspeed a bullet shot by Lady Nagant, a former hero turned villain who has a sniper rifle for
The absolute bad. Can we talk about it? Lady Nagant, though. Hit my line.
arm. Where's I think I'm in love.
I'm saying, see, Boomstick knows what's up.
Gaunt's bullet once crossed a distance of around 215 kilometers within a fraction of a second. That's 6,700 times faster than sound. And Deku was moving so fast, the bullet seemed like it was standing still.
And he can go even faster than that with his final quirk, Gear Shift.
By touching a target, he can control its speed without abiding by the laws of inertia. He can slow down foes to leave them frozen in the air.
Such a broken ass.
He can punch multiple times in an instant.
Even All For One's own protege Shigaraki couldn't track him. And this is a dude who can catch light speed laser beams.
It does have a time limit though. After 5 minutes of continuous use, Deku's body will catch up to his speed, suffocating him as his cells become unable to take in oxygen.
Not nearly as bad as One For All was suffocating him though. He's been doing all of this shit in just the 10th grade. I hadn't even figured out you can breathe through your nose at that point.
The pressure of having to save his friends, the country, the entire world weighed on Deku.
But he couldn't figure out how to use his legs.
So he left
I'm not letting
to
you
fight
go.
this war alone.
But alone was never where Deku fought best. Having come from nothing, his admiration for his peers gave him strength, just as they admired his strength and desire to help others. Even Bakugo came around to him.
So when it came time to finally put that demon lord back in hell, his classmates, teachers, mom, friends, enemy, and everyone else supported and cheered him on. Because
this
that
music
was the greatest threat to All For One's
Oh
reign.
God, it's music here.
Not All Might, not Deku, not even One For All itself. Just people helping each other out. And with their help, Deku defeated All For One once and for all, blowing a hole in this huge storm and parting the skies for a brighter future.
Though he did lose his quirk and have to retire from hero work, getting a regular 9 to 5 as a teacher, passing
Yo, spoilers. They ain't even warn you.
on his knowledge to the next generation, just like every user of One For All before him.
Some might say he peaked in high school.
He did.
If not for the sick new armor he eventually got.
I'd rather be Spider-Man than Iron Man. I'm sorry.
Got to go
Iron Man, no billions is kind of crazy.
back to kicking butt. He even made it all the way back near the top of the rankings.
Because the other kind of, ugh.
All with the help of his friends. For so long as we keep reaching out our hands to help those in need, everyone can be a hero. Hello, it's me, Store-Bought Benjamin. I know what you're asking. Benjamin, what are you wearing?
That's crazy, dog. I support you fully.
Battle.gg.
Lock me in.
All right, the
Tap
commands
me
are set.
again.
Run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh, starting. Oh, this looks so good. Oh my God.
Yo, you're more man and less spider than usual.
Whoa, I was looking for you. Care to show me what you can do?
All right, new guy. First lesson, don't watch the mouth. Watch the hands.
Now watch mine!
So they just gonna fight? Okay. Okay. Just throw hands then.
Let's try that one more time.
Bro, stop aura farming him.
Guess who?
Oh shit. Oh my god.
I can't use my full power here. Gotta take this somewhere else.
I'm calling bullshit. That nigga should have died. This is that I'm calling bull. That nigga should have died. What do you mean Spider-Man kicked him in his chest full force? He could do nothing about it. You know his ribs are broken.
Oh, gross!
You got skills, man. I like that. Oh, mierda.
Oh my god!
I moved us to an abandoned part of the city so we can go all out! Because I always do my best!
Okay. Ooh! Let's go. He's not as good as you!
If I'm gonna do my best...
Hey, chill. You don't have to use your... hey, bro, don't use your ult right now. Chill!
I gotta do my own thing.
Sarah was right. Your quirk is amazing.
Amazing is my buddy. They call me the ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh.
His suit has shock absorption, not nullification. So, it's got a limit.
Throw the nigga, Miles. Throw the nigga. Please, throw the nigga.
Spider-Man, you really are the ultimate.
KO! By
I knew it was gonna. Oh!
a Hoven.
Let's start by talking about their superpowers, which matched up quite evenly. Unsurprisingly, given
I
the
know,
not so
bro.
subtle inspiration for Deku's quirks, though they did have some edges over the other.
The
I know,
Spider
bro.
Sense gave Miles more insight on his surroundings and threats than
It
Danger
does,
Sense, which
yeah.
has been worked around before.
This meant Miles's invisibility was harder for Danger Sense to detect when he wasn't attacking.
Uh-huh.
While the Spider Sense's radar system allowed him to find Deku in a smokescreen. But Izuku's other quirks granted him advantage.
Alright, bro. I'm not finna listen to this. I'm sorry, y'all. I already told you that Deku was gonna win this as a Spider-Man fan. I don't know what you want. If you really want to go watch the original video, shout out Deathbattle. I'm out.